In the tranquil village of Daowudu, hidden amidst the valleys and the dense forests of West Africa, lived a vibrant young man named Otema. He was the heartbeat of the village, always brimming with energy as he zipped through the winding paths on his bicycle, a broad smile on his face and a friendly wave for everyone he passed. But one fateful day, as Otema sped down the rain-soaked road, his bicycle hit a puddle, sending a spray of water onto an old woman standing by the roadside. Little did he know, this seemingly innocent accident would change his life forever. Cast by the witch Gagol, Otema soon discovered the dark power of the wand she thrust into his hand. Any woman he touched with it became enchanted, driven by an insatiable desire to seek him out and be satisfied by his touch. Initially horrified, Otema soon found himself intoxicated by the power he wielded. Most of the women in Daowudu began to crave his touch, their lives revolving around the hope that Otema would bless them with the wand's enchantment. They whispered among themselves, sharing tales of the strong passion they felt when under Otema's spell. Women would position themselves in his path, making it easy for him to see and touch them with the wand. The allure of his touch spread like wildfire, and the once carefree young man became the center of a whirlwind of desire and intrigue. The men of the village watched in growing resentment and jealousy as their wives and daughters flocked to Otema. They saw their women, who once only had eyes for them, now pining for Otema's attention, desperate for the enchantment that only he could provide. And as Otema's influence grew, so did the tension in the village, setting the stage for a dramatic and inevitable clash. Word of Otema's power eventually reached the ears of the village king. Concerned about the chaos and disharmony spreading through Daowudu, the king summoned Otema to his palace. The king, wise and just, sought to restore peace and order. He believed that by possessing the wand, he could control its power and put an end to the turmoil. Otema, the king said, his voice stern yet compassionate, "This wand you hold has brought great unrest to our village. I ask you to surrender it to me so that I may protect our people and restore balance." Otema, however, had become addicted to the power and adoration the wand brought him. The thought of relinquishing it filled him with dread. "Your Majesty," he replied, "I cannot give you the wand. It is a part of me now, and without it, I am nothing." The king's face darkened with disappointment. "Otema, think of the suffering you are causing. The men are filled with anger and jealousy, the women are bewitched, and our village is falling apart. You must do what is right." But Otema, blinded by his newfound power, refused to see reason. "I will not give it up," he said defiantly. "This wand is my curse, but also my gift. I will not let it go." The king, realizing that Otema would not be swayed, dismissed him with a heavy heart. The village continued to spiral into chaos, with Otema at its center. The men, feeling their masculinity threatened, grew increasingly resentful. They plotted in secret, their jealousy festering into a dangerous rage. One moonless night, the men of Daowudu, led by those most aggrieved, crept through the village. Their faces were hard, their hearts filled with anger and jealousy. They carried torches and pitchforks, determined to end the nightmare that had engulfed their lives. Surrounding Otema's home, they set it ablaze, the flames quickly consuming the wooden structure. Otema awoke to the crackling of flames and the acrid smell of smoke. He barely escaped with his life, his home reduced to ashes behind him. Homeless and hunted, Otema fled to the forest, the cursed wand still clutched in his hand. But even in his exile, the spell's power remained. Women continued to seek him out, driven by the enchantment, their desire unabated. As the days turned into weeks, Otema's life became one of constant fear and isolation. The women's relentless pursuit left him no peace, while the men's anger kept him on the run. He moved from place to place, never staying long, always looking over his shoulder. The village of Daowudu, forever changed, struggled to return to normalcy. The memory of Otema and the witch's curse lingered, a dark shadow over the community. The men, though relieved to be rid of Otema, could not erase the shame of their powerlessness. The women, free from the enchantment, returned to their lives, but the memory of their uncontrollable desire left scars that would never fully heal. Otema's story became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of power and desire. The village elders spoke of him in hushed tones, warning future generations of the perils that could arise from seemingly innocent actions. And in the depths of the forest, Otema remained, a tragic figure bound by the curse, forever wandering, forever haunted by the witch's dark gift.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.